Hi, this is Miss Serratis, and in this video, I'm going to explain to you what the budget project is about. So, as you see here, you have to choose between three different options. So, you are going to create a budget. So, a budget is basically a sum of money that you get to spend on whatever it is the project is that you decide. So, your choices are a birthday party. Or any other kind of party is fine. Because I've had kids in the past saying, I don't want to do a birthday party. I'd rather do a Halloween theme party, or I want to do something for Thanksgiving, or I want to do something for a Christmas party, graduation, New Year's Eve, whatever it is. So you're planning a party. The next one is designing your dream bedroom. And the third option is going on $1 million shopping spree. Just choose one. And then you have three documents that are attached. See the docs that explain the requirements of each of the different projects that you choose. So, for example, let's say you decide to do the birthday party. So there are some requirements. So the party, whether it's a birthday party, any other kind of party that you decide to do, must be planned for 12 people. And the reason why I point that out is that when you have a party, you usually have to have food, something to eat. You want to make sure that there's enough food for 12 people. Usually one large pizza is not enough because a pizza is usually cut into 8 slices, and that means 8 of your guests get a slice of pizza and 4 guests don't get a pizza. So you have to think about things like that. And your budget is $250. And then I list, so if you read the directions, what you need to basically do is start by creating a spreadsheet. And when you create the spreadsheet, you're going to put these descriptions on your spreadsheet. And then these are the items you have to include for your party: a cake, candles, dinner plates, dessert plates, napkins, cups, utensils, 3 kinds of decorations, 3 types of food items, and 2 kinds of drink items. So substitute the word decorations for balloons, for example. Food could be like chicken wings, whatever it is that you're actually buying, bags of chips, whatever it is. And then you want to do these columns. And the next page over is the formulas that you need to do for columns D, E, F, and G. So starting here, all of this needs to be formulas. So make sure you watch. I do actually have a video to help you with that. So if you choose to do the dream bedroom, the requirement is different. I'm giving you $5,000 and you must spend within $25 of your budget without going over. Again, some sample items. I did put purchase requirements, but I am flexible. You've got to have a bed, mirror, nightstand, dresser, bedspread, sheets, blankets, pillows, some accessories to decorate it, things to put on the walls, etc. Again, you'll notice that row 4 is the same. The sophisticated chic, I decided to name my theme for my bedroom. So that's what that is. Usually when you're designing a bedroom, there's going to be some kind of common theme, whether you decide that you're going to go with a common color. Maybe you want to do like an ocean theme. Maybe you want to do something that's more of planets, out of this world, whatever it is. Like my son's bedroom, he really is a Coca-Cola collector. So he likes vintage Coca-Cola things. That would be the theme that he would have in his bedroom. So if you have a different room that you want to design besides your bedroom, I'm okay with that. That's fine. You'll find sometimes when you start spending the $5,000, you don't have enough things to add up to the 5,000. So for this project, I have an alternative choice, which is $2,500, and you have to come within $10 of your budget without going over. So that's the important part, without going over. The first option is $5,000 within $25, and the second option is $2,500 within $10. And then the last option is the $1 million shopping spree. I will tell you that this is the most popular option, but it is not the easiest. It really isn't. It's a lot harder to spend $1 million than you think. When it comes to $1 million, I don't tell you what to buy. You can buy whatever you want. However, one of the requirements remains the same for all of them. No matter which project you choose, you have to buy a minimum of 15 line items, 15 different items. Obviously, I don't want you to write item 2. Just tell me what you bought. Maybe you bought a car. Maybe you bought a boat. Maybe you bought furniture. So you would list what you want. If you buy a house, A house is treated a little bit differently. So this is not actually set up properly. A house is not, you don't pay sales taxes, you pay real estate taxes. So if you buy a house, we should talk about it. And the house would also include something called closing costs. So with a house, I'm actually going to pause and find what you need to do. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So let's say, for example, I want to buy this house, which is in Norwood. And if I happen to catch your house, hey, that was just the luck of the draw. So the price is $515. So I just quickly started a spreadsheet, and you are going to add a spreadsheet. And let me just show you some of the ways that I formatted it. The title, I went ahead and did my merge and center like you guys have learned how to do. I also did the bold. To row 4, I just selected it and I did bold. I did center alignment. I did vertical alignment. And then I did this text wrap right here, which wraps it around. And last but not least is I went ahead and I applied a thick bottom. Probably this one's enough. And hit the bottom, and I applied a border. And then I probably had to make column A a little wider so I'd have room to type my items in. So I'm going to type in house in Norwood is what I'm going to write as my description. The quantity is 1. I'm only buying 1. Remember, the house cost $515,000. So don't add the commas and stuff. You can format all that afterwards. And then for tax rate for a house, it's going to be 0. And taxes, what you're going to do for taxes is you're going to go to the listing and you have to find in the listing somewhere. So usually they have like all this information about the property. Keep going, keep going. Usually when you see price and tax history, that's what you want. So right here it says property taxes. It'll either be called property taxes or real estate taxes. Take the most recent one. Sometimes they may not have 2019. They may have 2018. That's fine. So the dollar amount is $4,882. And I would write that dollar amount right there. And because I bought a house, I have to include closing costs. Closing costs means that whenever you buy a house, there are legal fees that you have to pay. And that's what the closing costs are about. So you do need to put a formula in here, and you do need to put a formula in here, and you do need to put formulas over here. And so I don't want to give that away in this particular video, but to find those formulas on any of the worksheets, make sure you check the second page, and that'll give you the formulas. And last but not least, every time you put something on your spreadsheet, immediately take a snip of it. And so if I go to my budget project, there's a video here that says snipping for the budget project. It's a short video. It's going to show you how to take snips. If you are doing your snips on a Chromebook, this video is different. This is for like doing it on a desktop. If you're doing it on a Chromebook, Google how do you take screenshots or snips on a Chromebook. It's a series of keys and it's different for every Chromebook. So make sure you Google it, and that's how you can do it on a Chromebook. So right now, figure out which project you want to do, and then make sure you figure out how to do your snips. And I do actually have some help here with creating the spreadsheet part of it. The budget part is done at the end. When you've completed the spreadsheet part of it, then you'll want to see how to upload your snips to Google Drive so you can work on the presentation part. So I hope that explanation helps. Have fun with this. Make sure you only do one of the projects. Bye-bye.